Never underestimate a thread so fine it's invisible to the naked eye, because often, the smaller something is, the more powerful it becomes. This thread is actually a nanofilament blade, invented by Professor Wang Miao. Made from advanced nanomaterials, it's only a tenth the thickness of a human hair. But once these blades are arranged in parallel across a river's surface, they can slice through even a massive ship. To extract intact data from the Judgment Day, experts tried countless methods, all in vain. Just when the military experts were at a loss, Captain Shi proposed a daring solution: use nanofilament blades to cut through the ship. But there were very few blades available, so they had to space them 50 centimeters apart. This meant the operation had to be conducted during daylight. At night, people sleep lying down. Only in the day, when people are standing or crouching, are they typically taller than 50 centimeters, and thus could avoid injury. Because the setup resembled a traditional Chinese zither, they codenamed the mission Operation Guzhen. The day came. Massive pillars were installed on both sides of the canal, with nanofilament blades mounted across them. To avoid harming other ships, the blades were initially submerged. Once the last vessel passed, what appeared to be a peaceful waterway was now a hidden death trap, waiting for the Judgment Day. From the high deck, the ship's pilot monitored the surface. Radar and visual scans showed nothing out of the ordinary. They had no idea death awaited just ahead. 2 minutes later, the Judgment Day entered the trap. As it advanced, sparks and strange noises came from the hull. Crew members on deck sensed something was wrong, but they couldn't see the blades. Even when a lifebuoy was severed cleanly in half, they didn't understand the danger. Not until their own bodies were sliced did they realize what was happening, but it was already too late. The ship made it more than halfway through the trap, though it was being cut into sections. Deep in the hull, Evans stood beside the hard drive, containing vital data on the Trisolarans. When a nanofilament blade passed through him, he felt no pain. Not until he heard the shattering of the hard drive behind him. Only then did he look down and understand what had happened. Eventually, the entire ship cleared the blades. It collapsed like a stack of toast, reduced to a heap of twisted metal. Miraculously, because the cut was so clean, the hard drive containing Trisolaran information was successfully repaired, and the full data was recovered.